Pisces, the universe is with you, and through the next 30 days, you are going to receive those blessings that you've been asking for. The wishes are going to come through. Now, some of you have a few things to finish up, so let's take a look at the sun, moon, and rising sign of Pisces right now. So I'm being guided to tell you guys that you have been through a lot, and the universe, the divine, is acknowledging that. It's like all of this toxicity that you've been dealing with, unhealthy relationships. And a lot of you, it's the negative thinking that's going on in your own head. And remember, what we think, we create. Your guides are saying it's time to come out of that if you haven't yet. And if you have, it is going to be amazing. So those of you who are still stuck in that energy, work on releasing it through this very big moment. So we have 4 energy shifts coming in right in the same 30-day period of time. Between March 20th and April 20th, all of these energies are going to be mixing up and kind of moving you around. Not that you haven't already been doing it, but this is a big one. This is that moment to take a leap into what you want to do, overcoming fear, letting go of anger, letting go of anything that is restricting you. And again, they're saying most of it is the way you are perceiving the reality of what's going on in your life. So this big change, the overall card, the message that came out is the Star card. Obviously, some of you, you know, this is a sign of Aquarius. You could be dealing with an Aquarius or on the cusp of the Aquarius zodiac sign. However, this is what happens when we go through this cycle and we let everything go. The divine comes down. The universe opens up this path where the wishes that you want, that thing that you wanted, that one situation or experience that was very, very much locked inside of you to start in a new path, that is what's coming in for you. So it's very, very positive energy. If you are stuck, make sure you are working on releasing. We have the new moon, we have the full moon, then we have the solar eclipse, which is big, it's huge. We have the new moon and Mercury in retrograde. Now, don't be thinking that you have to meet up with somebody from the past. That is not absolutely, that is not correct. Okay. You could be thinking about that person, and that person, whatever they did, or the non-closure that you may have had, or the years of all of this repetitive cycle, that could be what's stuck in there. You have the Sun card when it comes to career, okay? Career and projects. The Sun card is working with the planets, the solar eclipse, the moon phase, all of the planets shifting. And that's what I mean. This is coming in. So for some of you, it is definitely going to be in your career and project sector. Now, I also got the 10 of Cups, which is a very positive energy, creating a new work home, finding a new work environment that works for you, or making the shifts inside of your own situation, especially like if you're self-employed or you're not actually in a work environment. Whatever you're doing, reorganizing it so that it feels joyous for you. Remember, when we are in a positive vibration, that's when things start moving in our favor. And that's what you're being guided to do. So those of you who are trying to open up a project, start a project, or complete something, and I mean, you know, this could be, well, for you guys, it definitely has to do with the ocean. I think I say that frequently with Pisces. I'm not sure, but positive I have seen this with you before. If you started a project that has to do with like maybe a humanitarian project that is clearing out the ocean, cleaning up the trash, cleaning up the environment, you are going to get help. If you haven't had enough help, asking for this is getting ready to come in to give you this in people, to give you the people, to give you the instruments. That's what I'm hearing. The instruments to take this and sort into a new level. Now, don't worry if you don't miss this big, huge opportunity in March. A lot of you may be a little bit behind in your own healing, your own clearing. There's going to be another go around in September. It will be altered. Okay, it may not be the exact direction that you want to go. So try to work on clearing this out now. I feel for a lot of you, if you are working in the food industry, okay, I'm seeing food industry for Pisces where there is going to be a promotion, an opportunity. Again, like finding a new work home. One that's going to feel, I'm hearing the word thriving. You're going to thrive in this new work environment. You have the Six of Wands. This is victory. Okay, so whatever you're working on in the career, education, project, where you're putting all your energy and effort into, if you continue to do this, it's going to pay out and it's going to be very, very big. Remember, the Sun card is saying that it can't get much better than this. This is positive energy that is working with all of these energy shifts. So I love this for you. If you've been feeling stuck and not knowing what to do, a little bit frustrated, it is definitely time for you to make this transition. Now, there is good things coming. Make sure you are getting your resume out because you're going to be seen in this time frame. This is a 30-day period of time that is going to be extremely impactful for the sign of Pisces. Now let's take a look at the people around you, okay? Family, friends, and see what's going on there. Then we'll look at romance, and I'll give you the final guided message at the end like I usually do. But welcome to my channel. If you are new here, I hope you subscribe because I channel the guided messages that I'm hearing for each zodiac sign. The tarot cards come in afterwards and enhance what I'm being guided to share with you. So this is a really powerful time for you to take advantage of every situation around you. Advantage of not like stepping on anybody or manipulation in any sort of the matter. It's about the positive. Take advantage of the people that are going to come in because it's like synchronicities are going to start showing up for the sign of Pisces. Very, very positive. So let's look at what's going on. Remember, I said you've been dealing with people who you've been going through a lot. And I actually have a lot of, I'm going to say really grumpy Pisces. Like you guys have really been hit hard. And there's no denying it for a lot of you. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You may have gone through the tower moment and it just shattered everything around you, shook you up. Now, those of you going through the spiritual awakening, this is also what happens. The Tower card is a shakeup to wake you up, to pay attention and see clearly who are you dealing with. Is your soul aligned with what you're doing in the outside world? So shaking you up and say, look again, so you can avoid going through a repetitive negative cycle if that's what you've been doing. The only thing blocking you is you. Whoever you've been dealing with, this Two of Swords is here saying you've been a little bit hesitant on leaving this person, even though they've shooken up your world. They've rattled your cage. They've created, this energy. So that can be anger, that can be frustration, just irritation. And you may be feeling that again as this planets are shifting. Remember, Mercury's in retrograde. It'll bring back the memories. It doesn't have to be the person. So you may be thinking those thoughts and you might already be doing it right now, actually. Full moon is releasing. It's the letting go period, the cycle each month where you release, pull the lessons, find out, okay, this, and let it go. And the new moon is when you start a new project. So you see all of this in the solar eclipse. I'm going to do a special video for it. You'll see it in a few days, probably next week, but it is going to be very powerful. I'll have it titled for all zodiac signs. Whatever you've been dealing with, the person in your life has caused a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, and you're being guided to be patient while you go through this process. Because again, the universe is going to give you synchronicities. Now, they may put this individual back in your mind so that you can work with the planets and let it go. But this period of time that you've been going through where you've been struggling, it is definitely time to turn it into a new direction. Now, if some of you are anticipating something coming through with a family member, with a friend, that it may not feel right for you, pay close attention. Those synchronicities are going to guide you. Now, I am seeing 444 and 9 nines and 5s. Now, those are beautiful numbers when you're looking at angel numbers, at the spiritual guidance numbers, synchronicities. But I'm also seeing a fox. Now, I haven't seen a fox before, so it's quite beautiful. I know I'm in Texas and there's foxes all over. And I see them like when I go out late at night. I walk in the middle of the night. I do. I'm one of those people. But there'll be groups that, they run past and they're adorable to watch. But the fox is a beautiful in the appearance. They're beautiful, but they're very cunning. They're very cunning. They're a little shy. They stand back, almost reminding me of like a covert, unhealthy individual where they are creating a lot of havoc in your life. Make sure you're paying attention to whoever's around you. This person is going to emerge in your physical world or in your thoughts. This is that time to let it go. So let's take a look at romance, and then I'll bring in that last beautiful message from them. Now, when it comes to romance, right on the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Cups, and that always reminds me of Pisces. You guys love love, and you love that soul connection, that really bonding connection, and you probably are definitely dealing with a soulmate. Now, this person in your life, you may be the one that I'm talking about, that kind of shakes you up, that rattles you a little bit. And there is some validation that's going to come through, not that they validate you in a negative way, that this is the time for you to make changes in this relationship. We're getting onto a new track, is what I just heard, getting it onto a new track and going into this new path, creating excitement, creating a new way of interacting with each other. You have the Chariot, and this is moving forward. This is going into a different direction. That's what I'm talking about, a better path between you and your partner. And we're going to look at single love in just a minute as well. But this is like a beautiful opportunity for you to... Oh, you have the Two of Swords. Okay, you may be stuck in this energy of, I don't know whether I should stay with them or go. And that is exactly what it is. Should we keep it the way it is, where we do our own separate thing? We don't really have that connection, and that doesn't work well with Pisces. You like to be connected to your partner, and who doesn't? I mean, that's a beautiful type of a relationship where you both are on the same page, where everything just kind of is in sync. And that's what you have the ability to create with your existing partner. However, if you are stuck in that energy that I was talking about before, it can be a problem. Now we have the beautiful King of Wands, somebody very captivating, somebody that you feel excited about. There is excitement with this person, even if you've been with them for 7-10 years. Whatever it was that brought the two of you together, you have an opportunity to bring that back into the relationship through this 30-day period of time. And you, I see, are going to initiate the communication. You're going to do it in a different way than what you've done in the past. And your partner is going to be more receptive, because you see, this isn't just going to work for you as a Pisces. This is going to help your partner. This is going to help people around you. Now, don't get me wrong, with all of this, it's just going to be like turmoil. It's going to feel really chaotic. Time is going to go super quick through this 30-day period of time, and you may see your partner irritated, but they also are being guided to work in sync in this relationship. We all have free will, and it's going to be up to you whether you stay or go, because you do have this indecisiveness about you, and that is a trait that goes with your zodiac sign. However, remember, this is what you want, and this is what you're going to be able to get. Now, you could be involved with a Leo, Sagittarius, or a Aries. Regardless of what zodiac sign you're involved with, there's going to be a spark, a flash, is what they're showing me, like a flash of creating something bigger than your relationship, creating a bond that is actually divine, as the Two of Cups shows that divine spiritual connection that you have. And that's what you're going to be able to do. Now, if you're single, wow, watch out, because you're getting ready to meet somebody that is going to charm the booty off of you. I mean, they're just going to be so exciting. This is somebody who has traveled, they're well versed in different areas of life. They have a different kind of a lifestyle than what you do, but it's going to be very interesting. They're good with communication most of the time, can seem to be a little arrogant because of all this wisdom and knowledge that they too carry. But the excitement is going to be off the charts for this person, almost to where this new individual is like, you're too good to be true. And that is a warning sign that people say, if it's too good to be true, then it's not good. Then it's not real. Don't go for it. That's not necessarily true, Pisces. This person is going to require you to tap into your intuitive self, and you're going to know if they are authentic. And I am being guided to say, whether they are forever or for the time being, this person is going to wake you up and get you into this new direction in your life where you're excited again, bring back your confidence, getting it going on. You look good, you feel good, you are excited about romance again. So now the final message that I'm being guided to tell you is pay very close attention yet again to those synchronistic messages. You've asked for help over and over again, okay? And then you back it up. Some of you have been getting that help and you're growing. And don't worry, you're going to continue to grow and escalate, even though you may be called back to reflect and make any additional changes, because this is something that's going to lock you in for a very long time. So if you have changes in your business you need to make, you need to do that. If you have to make that decision, take the action, you're going to be able to do that. Hopefully it's before Mercury goes into retrograde. You have the card of Judgment. Now this is reflecting on learning the lessons of the past, and this all goes right back to the beginning of this reading, where it doesn't mean the person is necessarily going to be there, or that job or that situation that you were experiencing is going to be in your physical presence. It does mean that there's something you need to look at. There's more detail to release it so that it opens you up and allows the divine to bring in the abundance, bring in prosperity, bring in love, bring in the things that you're trying to manifest. Pisces, this is a big 30-day period for you, and you're being guided to take advantage of all of the positive synchronicities that are going to come through here, where some might be negative over here, kind of like behind me on the what's behind me, where it's a little bit here, and then you have a positive one and you pick it, and you have another positive one and you pick it. That's what they're asking you to do. Use your intuition through this period of time to guide you in the direction that's right for you, because you've got something big on the way. That wish is going to come true. Thank you for watching. Much love.